Anything? Can you hear me? Is there a sound? Nothing. So weird. Alrighty. Try and figure this. There's sound? Okay. Thank God. Were you kidding with me? Okay, so I went to this camera thing and then I turned up the volume, but I didn't know whether it was like going to give volume through the other thing. Anyway, so how's everybody? Order, as I mentioned, he couldn't be on tonight. He had some news. There's nothing happening like with the family, nothing with the kids or Mrs. Magnitude. So just know that he couldn't make it, but it's up to him if he wants to talk about it. I was just telling you, I bought a nice purse from Oriton. And this box is such a... I like to make use of boxes if I have them. So I actually put my incense inside. So, and as soon as I opened it, it's like the smell of incense. It's lovely. So a lot's been happening in my world. Some personal things, personal dramas. What's that? Bad dreams? Have I frozen? Or am I just looking frozen? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's happening here. Let me just... Oh, here he goes. I don't know whether you can hear that cat. Just constant. He's just a bottomless pit. Oh, you got back from Vietnam. Beautiful. Oh, okay. I'm not frozen from there. Well, that's a good thing. So it must be just my end. I think I'm having Facebook withdrawals because Facebook... when I did the live stream, it's always like garbled and it's horrible. I really don't like Facebook, honestly. If I can do without Facebook, I'll be happy. I'll be a happy lady. So not a lot has been going on except working and not getting a real lot of sleep, I must admit. So did that just turn on? Was that you, Chris? Can you turn the light on again? We'll see if it turns on. I'm having one of those days where Chris has been around messing with things. And I think maybe he... Oh, shush! I thought he might have played around with the light. And just to make sure, like around the light, I have like crystals next to it, like on top of the thing, so that way, you know, he's really got to like press that button hard to get... Can you turn the light on again? Just wait. Yeah, Chris. Chris is a resident spirit of mine. And so it's either Chris or it is... Hello. Is it Chris? Yeah, there you go. Chris is a resident spirit of mine. He actually watches over us. He's been around probably for the last, what, 2 or 3 years, something like that. And he's actually protected us in so many ways. The amount of things that I just can't express. No, it's not scary. Tracy is very quiet lately. I think she may be visiting other people, but she's having her moments. The last time I heard, there was like a bit of tension around, and Tracy doesn't like people being upset or anything like that. So she sort of has been very quiet. I think she's been sort of like in and out, but very briefly. Occasionally Mozart will make this growling noise and he'll be watching the corner where she is, and I mean, sometimes they will not show themselves completely to me, but my dog will see her. So yeah, and then I hear her voice, so I know who it is. But yeah, I know you're there. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting live stream, probably. My daughter just going past. Let me just see if I can grab something here. I'm going to it's been a while. I might pop on the spirit box. Why not? Why not? I say. So we've got 2 in the chat and we've got 6 watching. So if you're watching, give me a hi. Don't be shy. I'm just dropping everything. I need to put some batteries. So you've got to buy bulk. You've got to... Oh, and look, I broke a nail. Sometimes it's this nail, and my daughter always says, "Don't put that finger up. That's the rude finger." So trying to. Yes, mate. I know. See, it's this hand. This hand is like, you know, my nails are long, and then in this hand, they're just all breaking. That's what happens when you work. When you do something. It's like it goes into a shock. It's like, what are you doing? Like my gardener came out and he did a beautiful job of the yard and everything like that. And before that, I did the mowing. Hang on. She needs her teeth. Don't use your teeth, children, if you're watching. Yes, Chris, I know. So I started up the lawnmower, and because I pulled that silly rope thing, you know, the cord, my nail broke. Oh, what? Hair in my mouth. Hang on. How's this going? So nothing is scripted in live streams. Now you can see I'm putting batteries in the spirit box. So this is like, you know, from scratch. You're going to get the spirit box. Where is this? And we'll see if we can get, if he's going to cooperate. We'll see if we can get Chris to cooperate. Chris, can you tell in the light if you want to talk through this? Show me. You going to talk with me? Just turn the light on so that everybody can see. That's called makeup, Mim, but thank you. The way that it works with me, as soon as I'm off camera, everything comes off. Seriously. It's like, I hate wearing it. I really do. I don't know whether other people feel it, but you're not feeling what I'm feeling, but when you wear makeup, it feels itchy. It feels like you just want to, get it off your face. I don't know what it is, but if I don't really like it. The only ones I do like, they've got like a caffeine in the actual product, and it gives this really cooling kind of effect. But they're hard to find, so you just get your own coffee. No, I'm only kidding. Yeah, it is. It's I don't know what it is with makeup. I mean, nowadays, I've got these lip things that are supposed to, like, they go on your lips and they're supposed to dry matte, and that's okay, but depending on what brand you get, I don't know why, but I always tend to, along here, it wears off. So I'm left with what looks like, my daughter calls it a clown mouth. Pure Minerals, yeah, I've tried that. And it doesn't irritate the skin. It's because of me. It's just that I don't like anything in or around my pores, and luckily I don't have like big pores, thank God. And I don't go in the sun, so maybe I'm a vampire. Who knows? I had a few interesting things the other day I don't know whether you saw my latest upload from the private group on Facebook, but the worst thing is when you see people and they've got that lipstick on and they've got it on their teeth. I'm lucky, I've never had that, but there's plenty of people. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's because their lip must curl under or something. Yeah, but that bit where it sort of like wears away at the front, I'm like, oh, horrible. And I can't really wear really dark lipstick. I would love to wear like red or something, but I just look like a hot mess. Don't agree with me. I just heard him say, yeah. Okay. So would you like to talk through this, Chris? Let's see if you can be kind to Karen. Alright. So I've just started this. You can see it. Can you say hello? Hello. Can you say hello? Oh. Hang on. That wasn't anything paranormal. That was the cord is tangled. It's tangled. Hang on. Chris, are you going to say hello to the people watching? I'll put this out. I don't know whether you heard the hello. Can you say hello? Who else is here? I might change the speed. I'll put it on FM and set it to 250 milliseconds. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, Chris, do you want to say hello? Is that better? It's up a bit. Hello. Chris, can you turn on the light, please? Hi, Tracy. So you were the other one around. You heard your name before. Did you hear her? Slightly? Is it better? Sometimes they just don't want to communicate, so it's not a matter of it. It's hard. What I do is with these live streams, I'll put the spirit box on so everyone can hear, and that way it's not a case of me just saying, oh, they're saying this and they're saying that, because when you can actually hear responses, then you know it makes a big difference. Hi, Tara. Okay, now, Chris, can you turn on the light, please? You did. You did it. You did. Okay, can you turn it off? So, those that have just tuned in, that light here. What was that? Okay. Okay. Hi. Hi, Mota. So that light there that came on, that's Chris messing with the light. And so if those that don't know how it works, they've actually got to press the button in the light to turn it on. So it's like a little push button thing. So Chris, can you turn on that light again for me, please? Or Tracy? Hello? Can you say what day it is? Spirit is energy. They're a natural energy. So, can you say spirit? Can you say spirit through this? What was that? So what I was doing on the, I'll just turn this down a bit, what I was doing on the live stream in the private group on Facebook was they were doing like a psychic awareness kind of thing, you know, like learning or trying to test themselves to see how psychic they are. And it was actually quite funny because some people were like, they did pretty good when it came to the shapes, but getting them in order was another thing as well. But it was actually interesting. And the ones that didn't think that they'd do well actually did better than they thought. Alright. Can you say, Spirit, can you say how many are in this room with me? Did you try it, Tara? Can you say how many are in the room? Sorry. Would you like to try it now? Chris, what number am I thinking of? What number am I thinking of? Talk through this and say the number. Can you turn on the light? What number? What did I say? What number? I don't know whether you can hear it. I'll try and hold it near my mic. Chris, can you say hello? Yeah, I think he said 7. But I've got that noise. Chris, talk to me. So he turns on the light. Yeah, there's actually a video I've got up. His name is Chris Burgess. What was that? Can you say hello, Chris? Talk to me. Right. Oh, I'm going to turn this off for a while. That is just... sorry, Chris. That is just annoying the crap out of me. That. So what we can do, because I don't plan on being on very long tonight, I'll be honest, because I want to spend time with Tammy. It's our long weekend this weekend, and I've got bookings tomorrow. I've got bookings on Sunday, and so far nothing on Monday, so that's good. So I'm not going to be, too busy. But you know what it's like? You've got to work. You've got to work to pay the bills, and so sometimes you've got no choice. Where is it? Alright, let's try something. I'll just move those batteries. Alright, well what I'll do, I'll give you all the tests now. I know, he's playing with it quite a bit tonight. The light. Do you like that light, Chris? I don't see much of the holidays. My daughter's really excited because this year she goes to Threadbow and gets to see the snow, so something exciting there. What's that? Yes, a holiday. So just be careful when driving. Don't have your mobile phone turned on. Don't do anything you shouldn't. Is there a purpose for that, Chris? Okay. So, Chris, are you aware that it's a long weekend this weekend? If you are, turn on the light. So I take it you're not. No, I haven't either. I've never seen the snow. The closest I've got to snow was an old refrigerator. And the freezer was just... Yes, double demerits. So be good. Behave. So what we're going to do, let's try one of those little test things. I found it quite fun, and it was quite funny when I was in doing the live stream with the private group, the things that they were saying. So what I'm going to do is see how you go. So let's try this. I'm going to think of a number, and let me just grab some paper. I might just fold it and tear it. And I will put a few things on here to see how well you go. I just heard him say, oh, here we go again. Alright. It's like every time he's talking, it's actually affecting the light. Alright. Unless he's doing that as a way of, look at me, give me attention. Okay, so let me just... I'm just doing this with the paper so I can write on it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down a number between 1 and 5. So the first number that comes to you, write that down. And let's see how many get it right. I'm really sending out the thought. So you never stop and think about it, you just write the first number that comes to your mind. Are these the only ones participating in our live stream tonight, I ask? 8 viewers and 3 participating? That's not good. Alright, so are we ready? Number 2, and that was Liz. Well done. Okay, let's try again. Now I'm going to think of a number between 5 and 10. Yay! You're lurking. Mortis, you need to contact me. You're half creeping. I haven't done it yet. Hang on. Let's go. Alright. I'm writing the number. Writing a number. Who's going to get this? Come on, Mortis. Use your vibe. Okay. Here we go. 6. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a shape. So I want you to think of what I'm drawing. It's a shape. So write the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay, are we ready? A star. Well done, Tara. And a box with a star. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to write a letter of the alphabet between A and G. Between A and G. Half a point. Just remember to write the first thing, not you, Chris. I'm sending out that message. Okay, are we ready? That's all? E. The important thing is when you're trying to tune into something, don't think about it. That's the key thing. Do not think about it. Do not stop and try to analyze what you're thinking. Don't go and think, oh no, that's not it. You know, just don't question it. Write down the very first thing that does come to your mind, because if you stop and think about it, you could be losing that information. And that's pretty much how readings are. You've got to have that, you know, that open connection. Basically, you've got to say, all right, whatever's coming to me, I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to pass it on. And the more that you develop that, the better you will be at being more in tune with that. You could actually have, you know, a certain person write down something, and they will say, you know, it's whatever, like I'm thinking of a shape or I'm writing a shape. It's better. Oh, of course I am, Mortis. Absolutely. But it's really important to just not think. That's the key. Just write the first thing. Don't just be spontaneous. Now, I don't know whether I've frozen this end, and it's anyway. Alright, so let's try one more thing. I'm going to draw an animal. And write down the first thing that comes to mind. Someone's got it. Are we ready? A cat. A very weird looking cat. Wait, not monkey then. You're a rat bag, Mortis. Okay. We'll do one more thing. It is I'll just draw it first, and then I will get you to write down what's the first thing that comes to your mind. I'm drawing a piece of jewelry. So the first thing that comes to your mind Oh, you've given out my identity. Goodness me. There are some silly people. Okay. Keep going, everybody. So think about it. It's an article of jewelry. Okay. Are we ready? It's an earring, but you know what's interesting? The things that you've all chosen around, and even though earrings can be, round as well, they can also be just like studs. So because I was drawing over and over this, yes, I know, probably, because I was drawing over and over this, it may have given you an idea that that was a bracelet or a necklace or a ring. So don't dismiss it. You never know. You might have been thinking of the shape that came to you and then thought that is what you said. So that was a good effort though. So give yourself a pat on the back. You did good. At least you all gave it a go. Those that get on later and begin to do this or whatever, they may, there are some people who probably will cheat and they'll say, oh, I knew that answer, but they're not in the live stream to write it. So Yes. Anyway, I don't know what else to talk about tonight because I really didn't come in with anything per se to discuss. I just wanted to touch base with everybody, let you know that I'm still in the land of the living. There's quite a few things going on in my life which I'd rather not talk about. Some exciting things ahead, of course, for me. But I don't know, it's just all... I don't know, it's like my life is beginning. There's something very brand new in my life, which you'll probably find out in time. But at the moment, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say anything because it's private. It's personal. Okay, I look like I'm all... I don't know how far ahead I am in regards of the live stream because I'm also looking at your notes and then I'm seeing that everything is all slow. No hint, but it's not a man and it's not a woman. I just had to quickly throw that in because even though I don't have anything against anyone who is gay or whatever, it's nothing like that. It's something exciting, it's life-changing, literally, for me, and at the moment I'm just really looking forward to it. So my life can be... Is it an ectoplasm? What am I missing here? I'm reading the notes, and the thing is, I'm probably like about 60 seconds ahead of what's coming through the live stream. No travel. Yeah, it's a very big step for me. Something that, let's just say, I never thought I would be doing this, but I have to. No boyfriend. Not interested. I just have too much. Well, you said it wasn't a man or a woman. I was reaching. No, it is exciting. You'll probably notice, and it's not plastic surgery either. I would never go under the knife in that way. So it's not plastic surgery. So you're going to be, a lot of you are going to be guessing, which is, I am already a nun. I get none. I'm celibate. I'm happily celibate. I actually am very happy being celibate. That's celibate, not celebrant. Was it? You have to explain yourself, Mortis. A lot of things have happened, and one person who actually jumped on the live stream earlier, I could be. One person who jumped on the live stream earlier knows all about the situation. They were basically directly affected by this person. But aside from that, there is other things happening in my life. There's big changes. I just feel like it's time. It's time for me. Because let me just say, it's something that needs to be done. It's very important. It could actually, if I want to put it in a nutshell, it could save my life. Because there's something that's going on in my life that is, I don't want to, no, I'm not going blonde. And I'm not moving this time, no, not moving. A lot of, I don't want to give it away, but I'm excited, and I just have to wait. And there's a few things in the pipeline. I still have to wait, basically, for a certain answer. Um, but let's just say I'm not going to be like me anymore. I'm not going to turn male. But yeah, I'm happy. Let's just keep it like that. I'm happy, and it's going to be it's something good, and I think it's right. So, and I get very good feelings about it. So this will be really exciting. I wish I could say it's travel. I wish I could say it's moving. I wish I could say it's a new person in my life. But as I said, I think I'm happier without that drama. Yes, I've got you, Chris. That's all I need. So I don't know what else to say. I really don't. But as I mentioned, like you, I don't know whether it's sort of like it may have me unable to communicate with anybody for about a week or so. But it's yeah, it is connected to my health. Let me just say that it is connected to my health, and it is a very important thing. I've had quite a few like a few things that have happened recently, and stress and everything has gone and triggered certain things, and now it's time to do something. Otherwise it could be worse, and if I don't do something now, I have been told basically that I won't be around for much longer. So yeah, so this will be sometime this year. It's I know it sounds scary, but it's exciting for me because I know that there's something that can be done, and I have that control. So I have chosen to go ahead with this, and the reason is because of my kids. Simple as that. Not for me, really. It's for my kids. So it's anyway. You'll see. But anyway, so what's everyone doing this long weekend? Are you going away? Are you going to stay home? Are you feeling the cold in Sydney or wherever you are? Oh, what is this? What is wrong with these people? Get a life, seriously. I don't know where yous have all come from, these weirdos that are getting on here and leaving some, you know, nasty things. But I don't know you. I'm certainly not the devil. I have a very strong faith in God, and I also have I just have a gift, like a person who can draw. That's a gift. Do you go calling a person who can draw the devil? Do you call a person who can sing the devil? Or things like that? No, but they're all gifts, and some people have certain gifts. So those that are going on being nasty, writing certain comments for whatever you want to write, then I feel sorry for you. What are you talking about? I don't understand this. I've got this egghead moron that's getting on here called Alan Sakota, and he's just been obnoxious. I don't know what this means. They put the word copy. What the hell is copy? Copy what? It's got to be like a person who has limited means. Seriously. What's OneWeb? Explain yourself. If you're going to write something, explain what you're talking about. What is OneWeb? I've never heard of that. I don't know what OneWeb is. OneWeb. Why? Why do you do this? Can I ask what you get out of this? You do realise you're being reported. Let me just give you a little helping hand, shall we? Cyberbullying? Yeah, that'll do. Oh, it's annoying when you've got to do these things. I mean, really, there are some people out there, they must have some really pitiful lives if that's all they've got to do, to just be nasty to people. People they don't even know, they don't have any concept of, you know, what's going on in a person's life and so on. But bye-bye, Alan. Thank you for being the person you are, which you can't help, obviously. Okay, so I don't know what he wrote, so see you later, Tara. So he's been blocked. It's ridiculous. There are so many people that do this, and what they get out of it is anyone's guess, because it may be that, you know, any attention is good attention in their eyes, but you've got to feel sorry for them. I mean, really, if that's how they get attention, because they've got to offend people, you've got to feel sorry for them, because obviously they're very limited in their imagination. Maybe they should just get out there and get a job and be proactive and contribute something positive to society. So what do? You can't help those that can't be helped. Watch all the thumbs down now. 7 thumbs down. Wow, they're on a roll. Pitiful. Okay, so this, as I said, there's not a lot to talk about. I just wanted to touch base anyway. I was hoping that Order could be on tonight, but he couldn't, and it is up to him, as I said, what he reveals. But their family are okay, so just know that, which is a good thing. So apart from that, nothing else is really happening. It's been a very long week, a very draining week, and tomorrow I'm busy, the next day I'm busy, so hopefully there's nothing that's going to be there on Monday. But yeah, how long have I been on? For about, don't know how long I've been on. A few minutes, like an hour maybe, not a few minutes, obviously. I just can't see any time. How do you see time? Somebody tell me. Alrighty, well, that's all I've got to talk about tonight. There's nothing really interesting other than that, but I will catch up with you either if you are in the live stream for the private group, or if anything interesting happens, I will probably do a very quick live stream. But apart from that, I sort of have gone off YouTube, to be honest, because of the morons on here. Not you, by the way, not those that are in my chat, but I'm referring to just the pitiful people out there who have nothing better to do than, and as you've seen in the chat room already, they like to insult, or they like to offend, or they like to just try and bring you down, and they don't even have to have a reason. They just, are that way. So they've got pitiful lives, and they want to make sure everyone else has a pitiful life as well. But it's not going to work, because I've met the best of the assholes out there, and he is referred to my ex. So you can't top that. You can't top that. So anyway, have a great night. Have a great, safe, long weekend. Light a candle. Do something positive. Be kind to your neighbour. Pity the trolls who have no life, and I will catch up with you next time. But it really depends if I, as I said, a lot of things going on, and in time you'll come to find out what's happened. I'll probably disclose it, maybe not. Who knows? I'm a bit of a private person anyway, but I'm going to leave it there. So take care. Thank you so much for joining me tonight in this short live stream, and I really do hope you have a great, safe weekend. I'm going to spend some time with my daughter now. See you later.